And look at that, I'm late on my own stream. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cat on Phonics. This is where I am going to pick a couple articles and work on my reading. Simple enough. And yeah, just pretty much go from there, because I think I need to work on it. So what better way than to just dive in and start reading some stuff. So you can tell by the thumbnail, I have a bit of a Easter egg there. But well, let's see what I can get pulled here. Let's see, we will start with I talk a lot about animal attacks on my streams whenever I am now streaming. And last week I talked about a river otter that attacked 3 women in a Montana river. Now, this was more recent, but this one, an otter turned outlaw continues to evade wildlife officials in Santa Cruz. Otter 841 has successfully evaded capture in Santa Cruz, California for more than a week. Despite efforts by wildlife officials, the otter has been deemed a public health risk because of its concerning interactions with humans. Prior to last week, I had never heard of Otter 841, but I know Polydub has. So, let's see here. An otter in California is on the run from local and federal authorities, wanted for aggressively confronting locals and stealing surfboards at a popular beach. Stealing a whole surfboard? Goddamn. But its outlaw status has turned the slippery sea otter into an international icon, with growing support to leave her in the wild. The 5-year-old female otter, officially known as Otter 841, has been deemed a public safety risk. My God, I really can't talk. By state and federal wildlife officials because of her, quote, unusually aggressive, unquote, behavior along the Santa Cruz coast. As a result, wildlife officials and Monterey Bay Aquarium staff are attempting to capture and rehome the otter to an aquarium zoo, according to joint news release. But support for a live and let live approach is growing with each unsuccessful attempt. Mark Woodward is a local Santa Cruz photographer who had chronicled 841's adventures for over a month on Instagram. Last week, he snapped a photo of an activist dressed as an otter, holding a surfboard that read, "Keep 841 free." Another local, Ann Stadler, voiced her support for Otter 841 in a letter to the editor in the Santa Cruz Sentinel published on Thursday. Hey, dear. Oh, come on. Get that out of here. I don't have... What the fuck is that? Bat otter. I don't have all the facts and history of the incidents, but it just seems to me that yet another example of humans feeling that they have their right of way on the earth, and the contemporary species has their rights to their native habitats are expendable, Stadler wrote. There are several petitions circulating online in support of 841's freedom, one which has gathered over 50,000 signatures. Sure. The otter's antics have become a viral sensation in recent weeks, generating a multitude of memes shared across social media platforms. Santa Cruz's most wanted even has an Instagram fan page at The Surfing Otter, home to a series of parody images, including one that compares 841 to Batman and Christopher Nolan's 2008 film The Dark Knight. She continues to... Oh, God damn it. She's the hero Santa Cruz deserves, but not the one it needs right now, so we'll hunt her, because she can take it, the meme reads. Because she's not our hero. She's a silent guardian, a watchful protector, a dark knight. Ha-cha-cha, I got you there. However, the agencies charged with catching 841 have maintained their stance in capturing and rehoming her is best for the otter and humans alike. Biologists say catching an otter could take days or weeks because of environmental conditions like water clarity. The California Department of Fish and Wildlife told NPR the capture efforts could be, quote, suspended or halted entirely, unquote, if the otter continues to elude officials and stops interacting with people. I would say. She was successfully released in the wild. Oh, wait, I jumped one. Wildlife experts remain uncertain about why the otter is behaving this way. Monterey Bay Aquarium spokesperson Kevin Connor previously told NPR that Otter 841 was born in the aquarium approximately 5 years ago, where she was raised by her mother and minimally cared for by staff disguised in black rubber suits and welding masks to hide their human appearance. She was successfully released in the wild in June 2020, where and appears to be doing well until last September, when her interactions with humans were first documented in the area. The CDFW says that says the otter could be behaving this way because of the positive interactions with people, such as feeding, which could explain why she's not exhibiting a healthy fear of humans. Officials want to catch the otter so she can be thoroughly examined at Monterey Bay Aquarium before finding her a new home, but certainly in an approved zoo or aquarium. Like her current escapades, Otter 841 was caught harassing surfers in Santa Cruz last September. CDFW and aquarium staff were able to drive her away from this area, but she returned to her stomping grounds and resumed her unusual behavior last month. That is what? Go away. Not you either. Got the dog and the cat on my lap. Well, it's not just a dog. Alright. How you doing this morning, dear? Well, to put it bluntly, she's a bitch. And yeah, she will insert herself in every situation that she is able to. And it's not fun. Alright, man, have a good day at work. Let's see. Let's stick with the animals for now. Speaking of animals on the loose, where is my thing? Yeah, right there. Suspected coatimundus on the loose in Oklahoma. I have no idea what that is. It looks like a badger and a raccoon mixed together. Let's see here. Animal control officers in Oklahoma City said that they believe an exotic animal sighting reported around the city are referring to a coatimundus. Sure. Animals native to South America, Central America, and Mexico. Durant Animal Control said they had been reset. Alright, sounds good. Durant Animal Control said that there have been up to 5 sightings since May of some kind of an animal some residents said resembles the cross between a raccoon and a possum. I mean, I could see it. I definitely see badger here, but yeah. I thought a possum head with a raccoon body. Witness Janet Golden told KTEN-TV. Big, long, with white face and little bitty black eyes. Animal Control Officer Darren Beckham says he believes there could be up to 3 animals on the loose. He said traps are being set up in an attempt to humanely capture the creatures. I'm not sure where they are going to relocate them, but I assume down Mexico or South America, Beckham said. The animals are believed to have been brought to this area as part of an exotic pet trade. You don't say. Officials warned the animal, known as Codus, why didn't you start with that, could pose a danger to pets, including cats and small dogs. They are like raccoons they resemble. They may look tame or even act friendly, but can be unpredictable and harmful to humans and even deadly to small pets, the Durant Animal Shelter said in a Facebook post. Hey, Mr. Dex. So, yeah. Weird shit in Oklahoma. Just another day in Oklahoma. Alright. Normally, in circumstances, there would be a shilling moment here. Camel's got Streamlabs, so I think they're in the description. That's all I got for you. Are they in the description? I'm going to check that. I'm going to watch my own stream for 15 seconds. If it'll even show it to me. Okay. Yep, he is right there. Yeah. It's not like I do this all the time, so I have literally zero skills in showing. Even for my friends who are way better at it. Alright, let's see here. Let's go with the bears. Chinese zoo denies that its bears are humans in costumes. Image posted online prompts questions as to whether the animals are real. After one showing is shown standing upright on slender hind legs. I think we've all seen this one before, at least. If not, you should have. A zoo in China has denied suggestions that some of its bears might be people in costumes after photos online of the animals standing like humans circulated online. Now, as someone who has seen the I think it was in Philadelphia, the Philadelphia bear. That's. Let's go way over there. Why is that not doing that? Okay. I think I made it more center, but oh well. I think it was in Philadelphia, just bears just humming along. Like, I honestly would have thought it was a human in a costume. Just by the way it was walking. It's crazy. Let's see here. Hangzhou Zoo. That's a total guess. I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced. Said on social media that the sun bears from Malaysia are smaller than other bears, and they look different, but insisted they were the real thing. Some people think I stand like a person. The post written from the bear's point of view said, "It seems you don't understand me very well." Sounds like someone who's trying to hide humans in bear costumes. An employee who answered the phone on the zoo declined to talk about the bears, but he said visits were being arranged on Monday for reporters to see them. The internet users questioned whether the zoo's bears were genuine after photos circulated. Yeah, we already know that. Because of the way they stand, some people online question whether they're humans in disguise, as we had already read. Sun bears are the size of large dogs, standing up to 1.3 meters, 50 inches tall on their hind legs, compared to 2.8 meters, 9 feet for grizzlies and other species, according to the zoo. Other Chinese zoos have been accused of trying to pass off dogs with fur dyed and cut to look like wolves or African cats, while a zoo in Egypt previously denied it had painted donkeys to look like zebras. And this, apparently, the photo, a zoo in Egypt was attempting to convince painter that painted donkey wasn't actually a zebra. It's like Red Dead Redemption stuff there. These are pretty short articles, thankfully. And let's see, the last one, keeping in we'll stick with animal attacks. This is from August 9th. Texas, a woman attacked by a snake and a hawk at the same time while mowing her lawn. A snake wrapped itself around Peggy Jones after falling from the sky shortly before a hawk swooped down to try to retrieve it, hacking at her arm in the process. God damn, that's gotta be unlucky. Texas woman has recounted her terror after being attacked simultaneously by a hawk and a snake while she was mowing her lawn. I thought there was someone behind me. Peggy Jones from Silsby near Beaumont was carrying out a garden chore when a snake fell on her, seemingly out of the sky, and wrapped itself around her arm, she told NBC affiliate KPRC-TV. The snake was squeezing so hard I was waving my arms in the air, and then a hawk came swooping down over my arm and clawing on my arm over and over, said Miss Jones. I just kept saying, help me, Jesus, help me, Jesus. Mrs. Jones said the hawk attempted at least 4 times to take the snake before eventually succeeding on its mission, leaving blood everywhere. Her husband ran out to see what was happening. I was yelling and screaming. He didn't know what I was saying. I thought I was bit by a snake, she added. Mrs. Jones said she then went to the hospital, where she was treated for cuts inflicted by the hawk and bruises from the snake wrapping itself around her arm. Despite not being bitten by the snake, she had a narrow escape, saying, I discovered the lens of my glasses were broken and was snake venom on my glasses. Remarkably, she had previously survived a snake bite, adding, I feel like the luckiest person to have survived this. Mrs. Jones has been back mowing her lawn under close supervision of her husband. Yeah, that is... that's... Oh my god, they're starting to turn against us. Get attacked from a snake, dropped by a hawk, and then he's like, oh shit, I gotta get that back. Yeah, heart's a shit power anyway. Let's see. Well, it could have been, but, you know, hawk claws are rather sharp. So it's just like, oh, here, let me take this from you. And I don't have opposable thumbs, so you're going to have to help me with this. But then again, it's a bird, and birds are assholes. So I don't think they were asking. Alright, let's try this again. If you were a fan of me attempting to read, like, share, blah, 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 there's shilling for you. And if you're so inclined, donate to Camel, whose Streamlabs is in the description. Thank you. Is that better, Tier? Is that better shilling for you? Does that work for you? That's so stupid. Alright. Couple more left. Let's see. Let's go with the interesting one, rather than the... Hey, Six, how's it going? Let's see. Inverclyde dubbed Twinverclyde as 17 sets of twins prepare to start school, which is kind of insane. Schools in Inverclyde welcome 17 sets of twins next Friday. The other time more twins started at a school program was in 2015, when 19 sets of twins started primary school. That's a lot of kids. A Scottish local authority, colloquially known as Twinverclyde, is bracing for the second largest number of twins on record starting primary school next week. Schools at Inverclyde welcome 17 sets of twins next Friday. And more phrases that I have already read. On Friday, a majority of the 2023 class gathered at St. Patrick's Primary School in Greenock for dress rehearsal of their first day. Most of the youngsters were present, with the 15 of 17 sets of twins in attendance. St. Patrick's, along with Ardgowan Primary, is one of two schools in Inverclyde taking the most pairs of twins, with 3 sets joining their respective primary classes. In 2023, the class of 2023 will take Inverclyde twin count to 147 since 2013, and average 13 sets per each year. That's a lot of twins. Graham Brooks, Depute Provost of Inverclyde Council, said it has become an annual tradition at Inverclyde, or Twinverclyde as we've become known, that our twins to welcome our twins into Primary 1. Excitement is definitely building for the start of the new term next week, which is oh my god, I really come with us. Excitement is definitely building for the start of the new term next week, and what a better way to look forward to seeing the pupils here looking resplendent in their uniforms. I still fuck that up. It's also a good bit of fun for the parents too, and a handy dress rehearsal ahead of the real thing next Friday. We're lucky to have so many incredible schools here at Inverclyde, with everyone renewed to extensively refurbished, including with everyone renewed or extensively refurbished, including St. Patrick's, which was rebuilt and opened in 2016, thanks to Council's unprecedented £250 million investment to our school's estate. But schools are nothing without children, staff, and families who make them, and it's great to see them. It's great to see some of the next generation coming here today, and I wish them the best as they embark on their next stage of their education journey of being told that they're not good enough. Play with us. You know, I would almost think that I wouldn't say there's something in the water, but like sometimes there's, like, from my understanding, with zero research and all that, like if there's like birth control used, there's some weird stuff that can happen that way. And we'll go with the final article. I will beat the snot out of you. Come here. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Alrighty. So we have final article. Is that not showing? Okay, they're showing. Is that not showing? I have it showing. Okay, I do have it showing. Okay. This is not the corner. I do not try to steal other people's ideas. Essex police investigate reports of a man taking dummies from babies' mouths. 4 incidences were reported around Harlow between the 10th of February and the 7th of August. A child was also assaulted on one occasion. What the hell? Is this what I'm thinking? Like a sucker? Let's see here. 4 such incidences were reported around Harlow around the 10th of August. Okay. 10th of February, 7th of August, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. The suspect is described as a slim, white, and aged in his 20s. With light brown eyes and yellow teeth. And apparently cavities. Police have released an image of a man that they'd like to speak of in connection with the incidents. The picture is taken from behind, shows a person in a black hooded top carrying a black Nike bag with white logo. His face not shown in the image. Essex police have asked anyone who recognizes the man or is someone who has seen someone acting suspiciously to contact them. Chief Inspector Paul Austin, District Commander for Harlow, said, "This is a series of unusual incidents, and as a parent myself, I understand the level of concern they would cause. However, I want to assure people of Harlow that we have detectives dedicated to investigating these instances, have linked previous incidents, and my teams will be visible out in the community to provide reassurance. I would urge you to continue going about your daily business, but as usual, but be vigilant of anyone acting suspiciously. I need anyone who has gotten information or recognizes this person to contact us." Sure? Yeah, I recognize that guy. I am going to send this. This is 9th of August. I'm going to look into this one and send it to Omegon or someone. Omegon. Because, yeah, that is fucking weird. But, alright, that's enough reading for me. I have a long day ahead of me of school shopping for the Hellions, so we are gonna get that done, taken care of. But if you happen to see any weird articles, you can go ahead and send them to us. We do have the Discord. You can catch any of us on Twitter. And yeah. You guys have a good day and enjoy your Sunday.